good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, come on, music. Guys, as you know, it's been real in the field. Tariq Nasheed and Luke have been battling it out on social media, and it has looked like a Joe Frazier versus Ali fight. As you know, Luke has been simping so hard for Kamala Harris and the Democrats. He's been one of the shields that have obviously come against brother Tariq to basically stop what Tariq and other pro-blacks are saying. Now, this is interesting because Luke, from 2016 to 2022, has been against Democrats. Look at this. I'm with Trump on this one. The Democrat Party don't give a damn about black people. Welcome to Luke Records. This is what he said in 2016. You're looking at it. In 2022, Luke posted this. African Americans get nothing from the Democratic Party. All they do is use us for our vote. But now in 2024, Luke has said this to black men.
Message to all black men who left the Democratic Party for the MAGA Party. I'm going to offer you this one-time opportunity to come back. You can come back. You have until Sunday, 12 high noon. We'll take you back. We'll take you back. There's no more blue, no matter who. It's Kamala, mana, bang, bang. Kamala, mana, bang, bang. Coach.
Then he followed it up by saying this directly to Tariq Nasheed.
That's a group of black men, and most of them hang out on Twitter. Tariq Nasheed.
Oh my God. I do not like him. I swear, I feel like he's an agent.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they get on there, they fool these people with these doctors and these books and all that, and they try and separate the black community. Mind you, here's a guy who talking about descendants of slaves, married to a white lady. Which I'm like, are y'all following him? You know what I'm saying? So I like.
Now, Tariq Nasheed didn't take that so well at all. So Tariq fired back with this particular post, because Luke and Two Live Crew had a song called Me So Horny. He says this, "Stay the music. I wonder when did Caribbean immigrant Luther Campbell fall off and become a lion shield for the Democrats? Did all the Two Live Crew checks dry up? Is the struggle real?" And this is Tariq Nasheed really making fun of Luke. But then Luke really destroys himself by basically saying that all of the artists that are selling sex in today's world owe him some money, like Sexy Red and the rest of them.
I need a check from Ice Spice. I need a check from Sexy Red. All the fucking girls, Megan Thee Stallion, anybody that's running around shaking their ass. Male rap is on some shit right now. I'm sorry. The females are winning. They're doing everything that I did. I'm still waiting for these girls to send me a fucking check. I need a check from Ice Spice, who turned her around and dropping it like it's hot and doo-doo browning. I need a check from her. I need a check from Sexy Red. That Red, my friend. My man Stan. Shouts out to Stan. Stan the man. I don't need a check from him. That's my dog. That's his record company. All the girls, Megan Thee Stallion, anybody that's running around shaking their ass, talking about pussy and dick on the record, y'all need to send me a check. Send me a check. Just stop by with the check and say, thank you, Uncle Luke, for allowing us fighting, going to the Supreme Court, allowing us to be able to say what we're saying on the records, and we're whooping these men right now because we doing our thing. That's going to go viral.
And then here we go with the clapback. Tariq Nasheed decided to stick on that point. Thing that Luke and Two Live Crew did was present a certain level of degeneracy in hip hop, which African Americans at first were not trying to make it like that, but of course some did. And then Luke, he wants to take credit for creating that degeneracy. And Tariq Nasheed destroys him on this point.
I know Luke wasn't sitting around here talking about his accomplishments, and somebody they said he was sounding like he was drunk. He can't be bragging about all the things he did for Miami when damn near all of his artists accused him of ripping them off. I know he wasn't in there bragging about all he's doing for Miami, and his damn artists, damn near all of them, was complaining about him ripping them off. You dig? Come on now, this is jealous tether babble. See, the thing is, fam, let's be real. Let's look back at hindsight, and Luke was a part of that big censorship thing that was going on, and the thing that was brought to the Supreme Court, which was a very important case. But let's look at all the other players that were in that mix. It was the NWA and those people. All of that helped fuel that too. Ice-T, all of that helped fuel that censorship thing too. A lot of that was fueled by what was going on with NWA and Ice-T and all of that, and he just happened to go to court for it because of the indecency thing that was going on with those records. And that was a very important case. But the thing is, let's be real. Let's look at the reality. What Luke has brought to the game. In hindsight, Luke brought a bunch of degeneracy to the culture. All of the coochie popping and all of that stuff. Yeah, it was cute and it was fun when we were little looking at that stuff because it was provocative. But, you dig? At the end of the day, let's look back in hindsight. Just look, when you get older and you look back, you're like, that didn't help us worth a damn. He brought some of that Caribbean degeneracy over here. Yeah? And how has that worked for us now? I think Luke was recently bragging about how Sexy Red and Glorilla, all the people rapping about coochie and booty and all that, they got to thank him and give him a check. That ain't no flex, to be honest. That's not a flex, to be honest. Now, transparency, I used to love the 2 Live Crew. Still, I like listening to that stuff, but we came up in the golden era, and that was in the golden era of hip hop when there was a balance. All right? So yeah, you had the degenerate stuff, but it was balanced out by the Rakims, the LLs, the Heavy D, Brand Nubian. It was balanced out by so much stuff, so it didn't become the dominant part of the culture, okay? It didn't become the dominant part of the culture. It became a temporary escapism type of thing. Then we went back to business. Okay, let's twerk, let's look at a little booty here and there, and let's go back to handling business. But Luke brought normalizing degeneracy to the culture.
Now, I'm gonna totally agree. Like I said, when we was coming up, we had a lot of people, X-Clan, you know what I'm saying? You had people like Oakland Souls of Mischief, you had, Grand Nubian, you had brothers out there, Public Enemy, with Professor Griff and KRS-One and Chuck D, all those people. Like, you had people out there that was really kicking knowledge at the same time that Luke was doing their Miami thing. And at the end of the day, when you look at what's going on right now with the Democratic Party and how they attach a lot of degeneracy to black artistry, yeah, Luke, you're a part of that. So you're not making your case strong. And we're not saying that everybody, that's of Caribbean descent is involved in this. That's not what I'm saying. And I don't think that's what Tariq Nasheed is saying. But bruh, you're taking blame. You want credit for being a degenerate. All right, let me just say this. If we were to go to Jamaica or to the Caribbean and we take the degeneracy there, they're not gonna like it. And that's really not their fault, it's our fault. Because again, I always thought that Luke was African-American just like me. But the reality is that when we come to Africa as African-Americans or into the Caribbeans, we can't bring degenerate things there. All right, I live in Africa. They will not accept you coming over here to Uganda or Kenya doing degenerate things like that. It's just not. You're expected to be an upstanding citizen. You're from America. You need to bring high quality. You need to bring all the stuff while you're over there. That is how they feel. And that's what they expect. So again, if Luke wants to have that, he needs to go head on and check himself. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.